In my experience as a teacher, I had lots of different tools that I were asked to use, besides just the analog pieces, so my textbook. I had different softwares I had to use, grading programs, lesson planning resources, places where I had to post my lesson plans so students could access them at home, assessment resources that were online as well. Although I could manage it, there were so many different things up in the air, and I had to remember what to grab and how to plan appropriately and how to pace myself so I wasn't driving myself crazy. And what I'm seeing the opportunity with Ogment is we can really bring all that under one roof if we're really purposeful and careful about how we're planning it and how we're designing it to make it as teacher-friendly, but also as student-friendly as possible.
Oh, absolutely. I think that, yes, because I think, again, Ogment provides for schools, systems, teachers most profoundly, but that opportunity to bring together a disparate group of resources into something that can be cohesive. And I think all districts and district leaders talk about the necessity of some level of a guaranteed and viable curriculum. And how do you do that? And Ogment is one of the pieces of that puzzle that supports bringing that all together.
Yeah, I definitely recommend Ogment to other school districts, depending on what their needs are. If they're similar to Moore's, I know that what we try to do is eliminate cost where we can, and one of the big ones is that big textbook that we're paying upwards of $100 for that collects dust. Especially when most of our teachers are going online to get the information that they need and to get the content that they need to teach the classes in a relevant manner. Ogment is definitely a tool that will help you do that.
There's nothing like having ninth grade teachers and eighth grade teachers be able to talk about the transitioning students. But with teacher schedules, when do you do that? You know, and it's kind of like sending someone an instant message. They don't have to read it when you send it. They can read it when they can read it. So if I'm an eighth grade teacher and I'm, sending some records or look, these are lessons that I did. These are the type of things my students are used to. Just want to share this with you so that, when the student says, no, we've never done that before, you'll know, yes, they have. So I think within smaller districts, it would be fantastic in the sharing aspect. Again, you're giving teachers back their time.
The idea of it, certainly. The idea of it's fantastic. I think if from the few meetings that I've sat in on, if some of the ideas can be implemented like have been discussed, I see no reason why other school districts shouldn't use it.
It pains me to see teachers who are so stuck in their methodology that they cannot hold up a mirror and say, okay, maybe my pedagogy is a little bit antiquated and I need to look for methods to liven up my curriculum and liven up the way that I deliver a lesson. And this is a generation who is, they're interactive and they can seek an answer to a question almost immediately.
Absolutely. I think Ogment has the opportunity to bring teachers together to collaborate in a way that's effective. I think Ogment gives them the opportunity to talk about what they're doing, why they're doing it, and how to do it so that students are engaged, and then they themselves are in a position to engage students in the kind of learning that we need to have happen in Common Core era.